Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom is back and welcome back to another episode at Top Drives. It's a weird one today. Because I can't believe Hutch is really doing this. Or should I say Hutch is really doing this again? It's a bit mind-boggling, but okay. As you can see here, the next prize car is the Jaguar XJR9. Top Drives or Hutch hinted it a couple hours before it was announced. They posted a picture of the back of the XJR9, and they were like, "Oh, can you guess what car this is?" And they also had the livery on it. And yeah, basically everybody got it right away. The livery was a dead giveaway. It's kind of like saying if I put a picture of zebra stripes and I'm asking you guys what animal is it. It was super obvious. The next prize car is the Jaguar XJR-9. This is a pretty serious prize car. I was talking about it with the guys in my Discord server. I think that this is the second best prize car to come out in 2021. That's saying quite a bit because we've already had about 6 that's been released. So this would, I think, be the 7th. And this is a pretty insane car. 96 handling stock, 2.70 to 60, a top speed of close to 250, 80s car, and it has amazing MRA. One of the best cars. I mean, honestly, you can even argue that this is going to be the best prize car we got this year. But in my opinion, I still think that the best prize car that we got in 2021 is not the 1-1, but is actually the Alfa Romeo Pro car. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is absolutely insane. Also, the fact that it's a saloon really kind of just boosts it up for me. But anyway, this Jag is a pretty insane prize car, and you would think that along with a pretty insane prize car, we would get some pretty insane wrecks. Kind of like the P1, we got what, 2015 and 2019 Great Exhibition, right? It was really heavy pay to win, but at least the cars that we could get were, really enticing, like the Superleggera and all the high-end McLarens and the GT3 McLarens. But this isn't the case. For the Jaguar XJR-9, Hutch decided to pull it out again. When I mean pull it out, I mean the weird wrecks. So as you can see, we have a XKR-R, M3 convertible, Integra Type R, Crossfire Concept, and the Integra GSR. Now, what are you thinking is the common factor between all these cars? It's the year. They're all from 2001. Now, I remember when the prizes for these were released, I was like, surely not. Surely not they would do just 2001. Hutch is known for doing years kind of in fours. We've seen 2000 to 2004. We've seen 2006 to 2010, we've seen 2010 to 2014, and we've seen 2015 to 2019. They like to do it in years of 4. So I was like, no way they're just going to do 2000s. But then I was like, they're not going to do 2000 to 2004. We've already had that. That was the Alpha Pro Car Finals. So I was like, what if it was 1997 to 2001 or 1998 to 2002, but I was like, that made no sense either because you had cars like the Viper GTSR, which we just used in the last final for the Gumper. So I was like, okay, no way are they doing just 1 year. I mean, I know they just did 2006, but I didn't think it was going to be just 2001 because when you look at the car pool, all the cars in 2001, it's pretty sus. But then the prelims came out, and I'm going to show the prelim prizes right here. And as you can see, tier 1 prize looking really nice, actually. Tamora. Second one is the Jaguar X-Type, followed by the Ford F-150 Lightning, followed by the Volkswagen Lupo. And guess what? They're also all 2001 cars. Oh my god. So let me go into a filter. This is why I'm saying that I can't believe that Hutch is actually doing this again. Because if I go into years, literally just 1 year of 2001. Okay, let me show you the diversity, I guess. So if we go into rarity, yeah. Oh, sorry, we have to go into my cars. I mean all cars. Yeah, 3 epics, 8 ultras, 3 epics, 3 son, tres, tiga, 3. What? I mean, here, look, 2006 kind of made sense because when you look at 2006, at least there was a little more to it, okay? So let me go into miscellaneous because I need to select that non-prize car, of course. And as you can see here, we just had this final. We had 19 epics and 6 legendaries and 16 ultra rares. I could see that. That's fine. 16, 19, and 6. But if we go back to 2001, now with the non-prize car tag, I mean, Chief? 5 legendaries, 3 epics for a final? Look, we've seen this once before. Like I said, I can't believe Hutch is doing it again. Remember the Alfa Romeo finals? No, not the Alfa Romeo finals, the Italian Saloon finals, which was for the GTR Nismo. And you remember how much everybody hated that finals because the prize pool was such a joke? I thought Hutch would have taken that criticism and not do it again, but I guess they don't care because they are doing it again. 3 epics. I mean, look at that, dude. Spiker C8, La Violette, a Chevrolet Corvette Z06, and a 911 GT2. Those are the only 3. None of them are key cars in the general scheme of the game. And the only good epic here, I would say, like good in quotation marks, is the 911 GT2. Like, it's good for this event, I guess, but it's one of the weaker Porsches in terms of Porsche epics. I like the car, though. I have it maxed because I like the car, but that's my bias. Not a lot of players, owners, are gonna have that car maxed. Look at the legendaries. RQ8911 Turbo, a Lamborghini Diablo 610. There's some pretty bad legendary. To be fair, the legendaries make sense because I know Hutch likes to go for, you know, a low count. 5 is okay, and they like to go for the lower rarities. As you can see, 4 out of the 5 are under RQ90, right? But the epics, man, that's a joke. Okay, that's a joke. Anyway, what we can expect is I think that the finals, straight up from what we're seeing here, is probably going to be dry. Because, I mean, it's just going to be a joke if it was an all-surface tire final, because then you would just need 5. Or off-road final, because then you would just need 5 Corsa Supers. Or, like, you know, some Corsa Supers and some power boxes. Like, that's all you're going to need. I would say, at the most, 1 rain? Just 1? Just because, you know, 4 of the legendaries are 4-wheel drive out of 5? But then when you think about it, none of the epics are 4-wheel drive. Would they dare go 2? If they go 2 wet, and if they put in a wet twisty circuit, I guarantee you that one of the key cars is going to be the Jaguar X-Type. It's probably going to be one of those finals where an ultra rare might win you a prize car. Which is really sad, because like I said earlier, okay, we're talking about one of the best prize cars being released in 2021, and I have to be honest, the requirements are a bit of a joke. But I can say with 99% confidence that the finals is going to be 2001. I was skeptical still. I was like, when I first saw the qualifiers and they were all 2001, I was skeptical. I was like, hey, who knows? Maybe the prelims, all the prize cards might be from like, I don't know, 1999 or something like that. But yeah, now we've seen the prelim prizes. They're all 2001 too. So yeah, it's probably going to be a 2001 finals. We'll finally get the confirmation once we win the carbon fiber pack, because the name of the carbon fiber is obviously what the final requirement is going to be. But dude, this is a joke, really. 3 epics. Really, at the end of the day, what this final is going to be is just like whoever can pull an epic or a legendary has a good chance of winning a prize car. Which I guess you can say is somewhat of a good thing, because usually in most finals with a bigger prize pool, like let's say the P1 finals, where, you know, it was 2015 to 2019 GE, you could pull a legendary. But if you pulled the lower end Evoras, then you probably weren't going to win the P1. But if you pulled the DBS Superleggera, then you were going to win it because it was like the best for the test bowl. Or if you pulled the GT3 McLarens. So in that case, you can say that this is slightly better, because in this case, if you pull a legendary, you're kind of already ahead of the pack. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people are owners of the Corvette Z06 and the Spiker C8. The Spiker C8 is a pretty new car, and this has always been fused for most players, unless you're Wyatt. And honestly, the Porsche 911 GT2, not a lot of players are going to own these either, because, you know, before the Pro Car Finals, this was fused for a lot of people, and after the Pro Car Finals, it's still fused for a lot of people. Like I said, the only reason why I have it and I have it max is because I like the car. I love fried egg headlights, which is not a popular thing. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting finals for sure. I think it's kind of sad that one of the most like high-end prize cars of the year is going to probably have one of the more lower end competitions. I might be wrong. Maybe the top 10 might just have 5 of the legendaries, but I digress. I don't think a lot of players would have this. I mean, like, let's say you were Leo, right? Leo has probably pulled the 911 Turbo and the Diablo, but you think he would keep them? Even pay-to-wins wouldn't have these legendaries, because even if they pulled them, they probably would have just fused them into other legendaries. Leo has done that like 20 times, you know what I mean? So, yeah, if you have the Roof Art Turbo, you're in a pretty good place. This is like gonna be the car to get. But that being said, guys, that is it. I can't believe it that they're really doing this again, you know? 3 epic is a bit of a joke. I mean, I guess it's good if you're lucky with your packs, because if you just get like 3 911 GT2s and you max them all out, yeah, you might win the Jag, to be honest, but you would be also maxing out 3 of the same epic, which isn't even that good outside of the final. So, are you really winning, son? I guess you are, because the XGR is good. But let me know what you think about this final in the comments, because come on, man, I think it's a bit of a joke. I think this requirement is it's a joke. There's no other way to put it. It's 3 epics, bro, and 2 of them are absolute trash grade. Oh, just what? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I'll see you all next time. Remember to stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.